At this point, all I have to say is, God, thank you for restoring parity in La Liga. Because wetin I for tell my enemies say after Real Madrid lost, we went ahead to fumble it. God forbid. God forbid. Anyways, guys, 3-0 in favor of FC Barcelona at home. And what are your thoughts, guys? Because in truth, when I saw this fixture, I was like, okay, Barcelona, don't go ahead to do the most Barcelona thing ever by sleeping up, right? But then again, they exceeded my expectations by taking all 3 points at home. And although Levante, they were fighting back despite conceding goal number one, goal number two. They did not back down, but then they live to fight another day as FC Barcelona take all 3 points at home thanks to goals from Marc Bernal, Frankie de Jong, and Fermin the Ferminator. And if we are going to look at this game, in the first half, it felt as if it was in at the first 10 minutes, it felt as if we were not going to get what we wanted to get in this particular game. It was a bit shaky and nervy, but then as time went on, they eased into the game. It was the midfield who carried in truth because all the goals came from the midfield. And what a way to get a goal in this particular game via Marc Bernal. Goal number two for Marc Bernal. I mean, it was not an easy one, although he had to poke the ball into the net, courtesy of an Eric Garcia cross. And in truth, if you look at Marc Bernal's profile, you will be somewhat confused because one may say he's a defensive midfielder, right? But then you see him in advanced places and you question yourself again if he's the kind of player that would play as a lone pivot in the future of Barcelona. But then I believe this guy is top quality. He needs more game time to play, and I love the fact that he has gotten his second goal in La Liga this season. And long may that continue. He's putting up good performances. I mean, anytime I see him on the pitch, I am very, very assured that he's going to deliver a good performance. And he did not disappoint today. He got a goal, and amongst the very few, he was very efficient in that midfield. And speaking of efficiency, Frankie de Jong was very, very efficient in this game. He dropped a 10 out of 10 performance. I mean, look at these stats. Wonderful, wonderful stats. And in the ironical aspect of things, Frankie de Jong is the least player you expect to score a goal. I mean, Pau Kubasi can even score a goal. But Frankie de Jong, no way. But yeah, he scored today. He scored in this particular match day. And what a way to do that. What a way to do that, guys. Wonderful, wonderful goal from Frankie de Jong. And I love the fact that he was able to convert today. Because the Frankie de Jong that you and I know, he is not going to see. If there was a way, Frankie de Jong would have that ball. He would just trap the ball and he would do one or two things to give it to somebody that will score. But yeah, he got a goal and wonderful, wonderful. I mean, the introduction of Cancelo in this game made things very, very sweet. I mean, he was arguably our best player in this particular match. And I hope that Cancelo will be able to continue this lifestyle that he has introduced me to, because look at the way he's busting into the final third. I mean, him and Rafinha, they're taking turns. It's almost as if Rafinha is playing the fullback while Cancelo is playing as a winger. I mean, it was wonderful to see, if not for the fact that that ball hit the post. He could have gotten a goal, although it was not a direct attempt at goal. But then he was brilliant going forward. He was brilliant in the final third, and his crosses were accurate. His crosses were so apt. And I love the fact that he was given the Man of the Match award in this particular game. Well deserved. And speaking of well deserved, Fermin Lopez deserves more game time. I want to see him more often in this second half of the season. Because look at that rocket, look at that bullet. He struck that ball with so much venom, with so much anger. Like, wow. Fermin Lopez, he has something that I believe that most FC Barcelona midfielders do not have, and that's ball striking. Look at the way he struck that goal. He oh God. In fact, when they were teaching this ethics in La Masia, Fermin Lopez was not paying attention because Tiki Taka does not concern that one. You just come and wire shots. You just come and, oh, Fermin, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wonderful performance from Fermin Lopez. His cameo was very, very important to stretch the lead. And three important points at home. And what are your thoughts, guys? Who were your standout performers? Well, for me, none other than João Cancelo, and I'll make a case for Frankie de Jong. But then, what are your choices? Who were your standout performers? Not to forget, Joan Garcia kept a clean sheet in this particular game. And not just keeping a clean sheet, he made some important saves in this game. I mean, Joan Garcia is easily our world this season, guys. He's been doing well, despite having 6 games less, despite playing six games less than the person that is in top of the clean sheet list. He's only behind the league. He's only behind the leader with 1 clean sheet, 11 versus 10, and he has played 6 games fewer. What are we not saying? He has the most saves percentage, and he's in top in most of the metrics in the goalkeeper aspect. Wonderful, wonderful performance from him. He is doing very good in La Liga this season, and long may that continue, guys. If he continues like this, he might just win the Zamora Trophy this season. He might just win the best goalkeeper in the league this season. And what are your thoughts, guys? I'll be with you in the comment section. Do let me know what your thoughts are, and let's talk. Cheers.